We're starting. Okay, the chat messages are looking pretty good. Okay, yeah, that was pretty quick. And I'll have the viewbot up there, managing everything, making sure everything's looking a little bit tighter. Let's take a sip of coffee. Everything looking a-okay. Let's see if everything's doing well with YouTube. Let me check that out real quick. Let me go to my interact. Let me check out YouTube and see if my subscriber goal has done anything cool. Not my subscriber goal, but my stream reminder. Let's see how that's going. Oh, okay, so I guess it counts as something different. That's fine. Delete forever. Let me change some aspects about this stream then. Yo, what's going on, Tom? Let me see. Let me get out of here. I should. I'm trying to make the stream look a little bit pretty for newcomers. So how you doing? Oh, that's not it. Ah, YouTube. Why are you so confusing? Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is to find the live streak live stream link. Yeah, that's what they call it. Edit the no, I don't want to try premium. Edit some of the tags so it'll have better discoverability. And there's one more thing that I'm trying to do. I'm in class, so nothing. Oh, nah. Well, oh, okay. We were all waiting for this. I feel yeah. I appreciate everybody coming out this morning, this Friday morning. Let's see. Let's see if I can try to get all the stuff that should have been done pre whatever pre broadcast, and now I'm getting everything done post broadcast. So you're just gonna look at this for a little bit, and you're gonna notice a change in. Oh my gosh. Okay, save. You're gonna notice a change in the description. You're gonna notice a change in the thumbnail. I'm gonna change the thumbnail right now. Let's see if I can remember where I saved the thumbnail. I called it KOK. And we're good. We're good. Awesome. All right. Have to go on Monday. Oh, yeah, I got. Anyways, okay, cool. Nice. Anyways, I got into school. Congratulations. I have to go on Monday and get up at 6 a.m. Ah, that sounds like you got a full day. How you feeling about getting into school again? Uh-oh. It always happens when I start DS4. But here we go. Now we're back. Now we're starting on this thing officially and only 2 minutes late. That ain't bad. That ain't that bad. Ain't that bad at all. Meh. Yeah, I feel ya. Gotta keep your head up. I am one video away from finishing Purgatory Academy Book 1, the motion comic. I think I'm going to finish it today. And what I'm planning to do right now, or what I'm planning to do with this stream, is to work on the backgrounds. And the backgrounds are going to be pretty simple. Since I'm thinking about doing the Chimera Island approach and not think about having like a full environment, I just draw the environment when it fits the composition of the panel. So I'm not gonna draw backgrounds all the time. I'm only gonna draw it when it looks appealing, or if I feel like I can do something. If there's like too much space, does that make sense? I'm currently revising all my chemistry work because they are gonna test me to see what I'm gonna be in. Ah, sick chemistry. I never really had. I don't think I had chemistry. That saves time. Yeah, I'm all about the speed runs. I'm all about speed running. So I don't think there will be a background in any of these pages. This one maybe this one. But a lot of these, I'm just gonna have texture. I know I made a diagram for this one. Okay. And this one should have a background, I believe. Something like that. When the American? Yeah, I don't think I just had it. I think chemistry is probably an elective that I never seemed to had any interest for. So I just never went. Okay, so over here I want there to be the curtains. Over here. Did you not take mandatory chem from 6th grade? It was more like a general science. General sciences. It wasn't really a specialized thing that I had to take. I wonder if Sketchfab has a principal's office that I can steal. Give me a second. Wait, is that a Pokemon? Looked like it. Looks like something like it. Oh no, they don't have an environment. Womp womp. Anyways, Lucky, I'm currently learning about Boyle's Law. I don't know anything about that. Like, who's Boyle? He was a man that created a law. He made laws. And laws are meant to be broken. Okay, I think this whole thing will probably be like curtains or something like that. And over here, what would be in an office? What would be in a principal's office? Chat, help me out. Already got the desk. Got some windows, maybe. Self-help poster, a flag, Okay. A certificate on the wall. Oh, that sounds funny. I'm gonna draw a self-help poster, like right on the edge over here. What would Lucifer have as a self-help poster? That sounds funny. Like, a flag. I don't think. Man. I don't think hell would have a flag. That seems really weird. Right. Stay calm. Eat kids. Okay, we got stay calm. Eat kids. Uh. Soviet Union. Lucifer would have the hammer and sickle. uh, right now, I'm just gonna block it out. Like it's not even meant to be read. I do like the idea of a flag, but I'm warming up to the idea of a flag, actually. Not sure. Okay. And randomly, while speaking to Travis, he would recite the Soviet Union theme song. Didn't you know Lucifer's a communist? That'd be crazy. Okay. So I guess I'll draw the curtains like this. I'll give it like its own texture. I feel like this would probably have its own texture. Because these curtains were from the first book. You walked behind, it was behind him. He opened it. What's a foreshadow? I think I'll probably put something foreshadowing on the poster. Something like, or put the theme of the chapter. Something about truth or power. We are out to eat your toes tonight. Was that a Borat quote? Probably something like power isn't given, power isn't earned, it's taken. That'll probably be his inspirational quote on the wall. It'd be something like something striking. I wonder if there's a way for me to. If there is a. If there's like an inverse. Make it like a tiny cartoon Beelzebub on the side of it. Nah, I won't. I don't think he would have something like that. It might show favoritism. He needs to be impartial. I feel like it's important for him to be impartial. So sad. Man, I'm trying to think. What would be okay? So, wrong layer. I wonder if there is a something that will allow me to do like an invert. Oh wow, okay. I keep forgetting that that's gonna happen. Might do something with the textures. Very random topic, but you can't convince me that mushrooms isn't the best food in the world. Why do you like mushrooms so much? They are so good. All right, that's an argument. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna take the easy way out. Uh, white text with a black outline. Okay, salty. More amazing than my little sister. Okay, love her be. Okay, power is Making posters are harder than I thought. Not. Okay, that's pretty difficult to read. That's but it being red is not really the point. It's a little bit it's a little bit yikes, I don't like that. Actually, I'm just gonna make it abstract. That's a so, something for future me to solve. Lucifer is a fan of abstract art now. Okay. Make the strip in between more gray, perhaps. Yeah, I don't want the contrast to be the most notable thing. Since it's gonna be in the background, I should use lighter grays. You're right. Christmas Bush came in clutch. Christmas Bush came in clutch. All right. Now that's out of the way. I want to add a little texture. I want to mess around with textures for the curtain. Dark black for writing. I don't think I'm gonna do writing because that's distract. I feel like having writing anywhere will be distracting, for the composition. I want it to be low contrasts because I think the problem with having art in the background is that it can easily take focus away from the the overall composition. So I would rather have it pretty simple. Lucifer definitely like contemporary modern art. Yeah, like a lot of he would like a lot of postmodern. Like every art that he would have is postmodern. It's like nonsensical. Like his favorite type of art would be degenerate art. Art that has no beauty. A lot of postmodern stuff. Actually, that I think that is a pretty that makes a really good turnaround. A good. Oddly enough, I guess that we were able to make it make sense for the character. Okay, let me add a texture. He'd have a picture of a banana taped to the wall, framed lovingly, uh, framed lovingly on his bedside. Okay. 19 number 2. I gotta remember this. 19 number 2. I guess that's the pattern. And plus, I don't have to. I don't think I'll have to stick to this if I don't want to. Hmm. Does dude even have a bed? No, I don't think anybody here has beds. I don't think anybody here needs to sleep. Honestly. Honestly, leaving it white gives it a pretty good contrast. I'll leave it like that for right now. So I'm gonna test around with how I should make the desk. This is this type of stuff that I probably should have been thinking about from the start. But from the ground up, I guess I'll be thinking about. Oh, wait, I forgot. What did you forget? Do 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 do. Okay, I guess I'll just add another thing down here. Let me think. Let his curtains be white with those patterns. That seems fair. Wait, they don't sleep. Okay. Okay, right now I'm thinking about the overall composition of this. Right now. He's in the foreground, he's in the background, but because he has the white curtains, he sticks out a little bit more. And I'm just gonna add the textures of the wall back here. I think what I usually do for the textures is like this. The particle size will be a little bit bigger. Yeah, like that. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't do anything wrong. There we go. Right layer. Awesome. Take a sip of coffee. This is going swimmingly. Let me make all this other stuff a certain color. Well, a certain tone. Like the books and the laptop and the other stuff to separate from the table. Bro, I've been working on that animation for 2 weeks and now I only have 6 seconds of it. Yo. That's how animation be like, though. I think you might be over animating. Because a lot of animations are still shots and stuff. let me see if I can. I wonder if I can play Nintendo music. So I can get no. I want to play some music that won't give me any copyrights. Okay, anyway. I hate animation. Yo, same. Join the me and my, me and my homies hate animation. We make comics now. Yo, Sketch, welcome to the chat. I was thinking about playing Persona last night, but I just didn't have the energy to do anything. Anyways, I had to unlock the door for my papa. I get you, I get you. But I will play Persona tonight. I just gotta do a lot of stuff. I want to finish the last part of Purgatory Academy, book 1. I want to finish this. I gotta file my taxes. I gotta pay my LLC, pay the tax to have a business. I gotta do a lot of things. Hopefully, I'll be here. I'll be there for a bit. Nice. I look forward to it. There's just so much to do. It's all the government's fault. Yeah, I hate the government. I'm not a big fan of the government. There you go. So I think I might be able, I might be able to finish this today. Maybe. It depends on how well I plan some things out. Probably be back in 5 minutes. All right. Okay. I haven't drawn the cross hatching yet. That's literally the last thing that I do. So when I'm done with that, okay, this looks fine for now. Okay, let's try something. Here, to... Okay. I have this idea that it fades, that the background fades. Wait, what's this? Okay. It's all part of this. But how you doing, Sketch? see, I'm trying to find the... Is this what? Nope. Nope, this is what I'm looking for. Let me invert. There we go. And I want it to have a fading effect. Nope, that's not what I want. Hey, I'm good. It's Friday. Yeah, I feel that. I absolutely feel that. What's your plans for the weekend? I'll merge these things just for the sake of it. Sake of time. And space. Okay. This one's gonna be 50. I want a fading effect with this. This was good, nice. I plan on posting chapter 2 of my comic and need to get some other stuff done. I feel that. But the pizza had no cheese. That's insane. Pizza with no cheese? Never heard of such a monstrosity. Okay. It was curry on top of dough. Okay. Okay, so let me try... What is this panel? I don't think I've done anything with this panel yet. Alright. Where's the... Okay, I should like box everything here. I got clickbaited by the box. Can't trust it. Can't trust none of it. Okay. So once I see that... Okay. Once I see that, then that's when I know it's out of line, out of pocket. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is applying the tones so the comic will look less empty. Uh-oh, that's not it. Have you seen the anime Angel of Death? No, I have not. What is it about? I've looked at the manga and the art looks so good. Okay. Okay, cool. And the bottom one. Yeah, this really should be. Oh, wait, hold up. Is it even straight? Yeah, it wasn't even straight. Okay. It's about this absurd girl entering a building which has serial killers on every floor. Okay. What's the point of the series? I'm more of a big idea kind of guy. Okay, that looks good. That's what I wanted. Oh, what's going on? Okay. So, I think if I did that, yes, it will accommodate. So that means I can add another folder over here. Put it, go here, put everything in that folder, add an outline. Let's make it around 10-ish. Yeah, 10. And her making a Hey, Silent Warp, welcome to the chat. And her making a friend with one of the serial killers and making a promise with them that she'll get out alive. She's suicidal. If he gets to kill her in the end. Okay. Yo, what's going on, Silent Warp? Give me some good news. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do, like these two panels are gonna be black with some textures. Overlay. And those textures would probably be like sound effects of the knacking Newton bowls. That to be the plan. Silent Warp says, doing great. Just writing a story for a comic I'll do after, probably. How about you? Well, I'm working on Purgatory Academy. It's a series about heaven, hell, and having 4 years to decide. Right now, I've done the line art. I've toned the characters for the first 8 pages of chapter 2, and now I'm just gonna add like the background tones. And then after adding the background tones, I'm probably gonna add a little bit more hatching to the characters to add more detail, more visual flair, and I'll call it this segment finished, and then I'll take a break and move on to the next thing. Oh, what's the genre of the comic? Oh my gosh. Generally, I'll just say drama. It's a I guess the best way I could put it, it's a drama, but it's a very unconventional drama. A philosophical drama. I guess that's the best way I could put it. It's a philosophical drama. Just like every story, I suppose. But while getting out, she's severely injured, so he has to hand her to the police. But they put him in. Ah, shoot, I missed it. And it ends with an open ending as she sees her serial killer friend. So she jumps out of the window she so she can be with him. Oh, kind of like a Romeo and Juliet vibe in a way. Ah, Silent Warp says. Do you make action comics? Cause that's the genre that I plan to do. Yeah, I think I have 2 action comics that I'm working on. What are your what are your plans? What's your what you thinking about with the action comics? It is your choice. It is your choice if she was a humiliating and felt her death, or lives a happy ending. Okay, sounds interesting. What got you into that comic? Or how did you hear about it? No, oh, nope, not a Romeo and Juliet story. He's 18 and she's 13. Ah, ah. Silent Warp says, "Well, the story I'm making is an action comedy rom com, a lot of stuff, and I want to try drawing into a comic someday." The best way I could tell you from what you just said, uh, focus on one thing first, and then add all the other elements later. Warp, good luck. Well, I'm making this an action. Yep, I'm trying to finish the story first before drawing it, but I'm redoing the training arcs. I think the training arcs seem so repetitive, so it's always the same formula. Anyway, it got to me how depressing it was. Are you are you just drawn to depressing things? Silent Warp. What is your comic even about? Because also, can you tell me your comic idea in 7 words? It's about dragons. Okay, that still I still have nothing to work with. But okay. What about dragons? Oh wait, let me think of the 7 words. Yeah. Yeah, like I notice a lot of people who have stories, they don't know how to properly communicate it. About a girl who wants to get stronger and ends up joining a prestigious group that's tasked with protecting the world with the dragons. It's a lot. That's not 7 words. That's like 3 times. That's like 3 times what I asked for. I noticed if people, the reason why I like ask for like the 3 things, because it helps narrow down like what your story is really about. And a lot of people just like to tell stories to aren't really telling stories, they're just telling events. Oh well, it wouldn't make sense in just 7 words. I think it can. A girl who wants to get stronger and ends up joining a prestigious group that's tasked to protecting the world with the dragons. So I'd say girl joins prestigious group to save the world. That's it. That's like 8 words. That's just by looking at your. That's like that's just by looking at your thing. Girl joins prestigious group to save the world. Or just girl joins squad to save the world or something like that. You can like that. It's in workshopping, work in progress. Or girl gets stronger to save the world. Yeah. Girl gets stronger to save the world. Yeah, that's just 7 words. But then, like when you have it, if you explain it like that, you're still like giving the audience not a lot to work with, because almost every story is about some person saving the world or overcoming a generic trouble. Then you have to wonder like what makes this trouble that much of a threat, and what is yeah, so like what makes that trouble a threat? Why do we care about this world that needs to be saving? Why should we care about this girl? What's so special about the girl? What's so special about the world? What's so special about the dragons? You know? So like honing in on the most the most special thing about your story is really important when it comes to pitching it or just telling it to other people. I mean, to your question about what got me into the manga was how complicated Rachel, the girl's personality, and how the trauma she suffered shows itself through her actions. Okay. I get you. Like, that sounds like a strong sense of show don't tell. And then she can explain herself after. So, like, let's take Purgatory Academy, for example. I could say, oh, yeah, it's about a. Seriously, all I'm struggling right now is the story and the training arcs. How can I make them different? Then you can make them different easy. You can make them different by giving them purpose, or having a theme with your training arc. And what people don't understand about theme is, I'll just explain it in the best simplest way possible. To understand the theme of your story is to have an unpopular opinion. Like a really good theme is having an unpopular opinion, your unpopular opinion, because because every story is essentially an argument, and when you understand when you have an unpopular opinion, that's crucial, because you understand why other people don't like that opinion, but you can use the characters as a vehicle to as a vehicle for the audience to understand different points of that perspective. So that way you're not just going to keep making tropes on top of tropes on top of tropes. That way every character will have a direction in the story. That's my take. So I barely have one. I barely wonder like, oh, what's this character's purpose when I write? It's because I mostly think about uh why are they here, and if they don't serve a purpose in the plot, then shouldn't really be there. The training arcs, I do always use the same formula. Why is that? Let's see if my levels are okay. Let me know. It's always a struggle at first. Tips and tricks train. It's always struggle at first. Tips and tricks train mastered. I want to change things up a bit. Okay. I'm trying to find a good background for this. Actually, this is good. I'll find a good brush. But hey, I guess if you have a purpose for changing up the formula, then go for it, I guess. And also, what moves the character should learn during that training period. Yeah, I guess it really comes down to what you want. What are the character's purpose? What are their flaws? Make their powers an extension of their flaws, or an extension of their personality. And the thing, and if they when they overcome their powers, when they overcome their personal flaws, that's how they master their powers. That's how I would tackle it. And that way, everybody would find different ways of how to master their very diverse techniques. So that's how I would break that. But hey. So like if somebody's a healer, but they aren't really good at healer, they're probably not good at healing because they don't care about people that much, you know. Or if somebody is like a pyromaniac, like stuff that's like it's like the Ninja Turtle theory. All the turtles have defensive weapons or just have weapons that aren't really suited for their personality types, but in order for them to get better with their equipment, they need to like understand the what's the phrase, what's the term, the contradiction of the tool that they get to better understand themselves and how to use the tool that they're given. Basically, but my character uses lightning. She must master the element and summon the dragon to join the group. Okay. I'm thinking about that right now. You must master the element. Okay. What's so special about the dragon? And what's so special about the element of lightning that it needs, that you need the dragon to summon the dragon? Okay, let me think. Because the group controls the 7 elements, and they all need elemental dragons to obtain the balance in their world. There's 7 elements? I thought there was like 5 or 4. But okay. It always changes every so often. I can't keep up. But yeah, so like the magic theory, the magic theory is still holds. Have that element and it be an extension of that character's flaw. An extension of that character's flaw, and like the flaws in themselves is they can't master it because they have to understand the flaw of within them within themselves, and within that they'll be able to master it. Like if the character stuff is lightning, the one thing that's associated with lightning is speed, light, because like there's very few things that's faster than light. So this person can be like energetic or whatever, or just has little patience. So in order to understand lightning, they would have to understand that you need to channel that lightning to strike at the right time. It requires patience to to be a lightning wielder is to is to have patience or something like that. To strike at the right time. So like probably before the character is pretty much go with the flow but wants it fast, pretty impulsive because lightning doesn't strike twice. You can barely predict. Lightning can be unpredictable, but it can also be very predictable if people know how to channel it. So she can probably be she can be like impulsive but also gullible. And that can probably be her flaw, and how she can master lightning is to know not to be manipulated by other people, and be more cautious about how she uses her powers, or how she use her emotions, or he, she, or they, or whatever. With the character. Yeah, it's because my character's short tempered and impulsive. Yeah, like lightning. She wants to get stronger, so she probably will rush it. Yeah, and kind of like lightning. It's like a quick but predictable. And the way that I can imagine the way people would get over her. Her opponents would find a way to get over her. Is that predictability? So that's something that she gotta get over. So yeah, that's my tip. Yeah. Her goal would be something like controlling. controlling her temperament. Or being more patient. Let me try this. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Take that as you will. Because once you understand story as an argument, I feel like that's where people will subconsciously understand that. Well, I think people will subconsciously understand like what argument you're trying to tell with it. But not only that, if her arc is to get stronger, maybe you can have something. You can probably have an idea about strength, an unpopular idea about strength, actually. I'm trying to use that one Bruce Lee quote too. I fear not the man that who 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who practices one kick 1,000 times. So I'll try to focus on one power, and it also helps her summon the dragon. Okay. Sounds good. I fear the man who kicks through one kick 1,000 times. But didn't okay? I thought you wouldn't that be considered you just train and get stronger like that trope that training trope that you wanted to avoid? If it really doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. But I was keeping that in mind. If you really wanted to like switch up training. It's either she okay, so either she learns how to control her accuracy of the lightning or the intensity strength, I don't know. Uh it can be both. Or make her make her like very strong at it, or she's just really bad at it, at controlling it. Like she can control lightning and she's like very strong, but it has like no accuracy. So it's more like she treats it more as an area of attack, like a crowd control attack instead of a precise attack. And like when somebody scouts her out, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you're really good at with using lightning, but you have like terrible accuracy. What do you, like? Why do you do that?" Yeah, that can be where the comedy comes in. She's like, "Yo, bad guy, stop right there!" As she like points at the bad guy and then just like strikes some tree and causes a forest fire. She's like, "Ah, that was close enough, right?" Yeah, it can be like something like that. So, and I think, whoa, Silent Warp, thanks for the follow. Let's get it. Let's get it. OMG, I love that. Oh, yeah, thank you. And, yeah, that's probably how she would get scouted. Just by, like, I don't know how often magic is used, or if, like, everybody has magic, or it's just, like, for a certain amount of people. But the scout can probably hear from the news, and they're like, you know, this area never has forest fire, so this is pretty odd. I just wanted to look around. And, like, probably, like, the villagers probably hate her. Because she has power. She tries to do it for good, but she never does it. She just can't control it. So she's like, I'm doing my best, though. Can you really fault me? And she learns how to control lightning over time by herself, maybe. No, that's why she needs like probably a mentor. She needs to fully master lightning to join the group. I think she probably needs like a mentor. Because okay, so here's two routes that I think, right? She either would need a mentor, like a family figure, to tell her that tells her that she needs to use that talent that she has for something greater than herself, or she sees a group that's just like her and she's trying hard to get noticed so she can be part of the group, kind of like Kung Fu Panda, the first movie. The dragon is our mentor. I don't know if that's a joke or serious. It feels like the dragon is like a a really big thing. But hey, if you're like, oh yeah, the dragon's also here. I guess that's something. I'm not sure about that, but okay. It's serious. Let me explain. All right. Let me add a. There we go. The dragon. Okay, so the dragon lives within the marking on her arm, and she speaks from the marking. Let me think about that. I'm trying to. It sounds. That concept sounds familiar. I'm trying to find something that I can link it to so I can have a better understanding. I guess it reminds me of Death Note a little bit, of how the people who has a Death Note can talk to the Shimigami. And the only people who know about it is in the know. Okay. Jujutsu Kaisen, maybe. Okay, now that you say it's a more common anime trope, I guess. I understand it a little bit better now. I understand it a little bit better now. Or I guess it. I guess you can also say the tailed beast from Naruto, because like all of the Jinchuriki can talk to the tailed beasts within them. For the first time she sees the dragon in person, it's when she summons it for the first time. Oh yeah, okay. Also, don't be afraid to steal ideas from existing properties. It really helps out like new people to get into it. And also, when you try to make everything up by yourself, it's you're gonna be just disappointed of how unoriginal you are and realize how other people can do that idea better. So it's best to steal from other people who established it before you do. Don't be afraid to steal. Oh yeah, okay. The first time she sees the dragon in person. Okay, I get inspiration from some anime I watched. Okay, that's good. Um, Other stuff outside of anime, that'll make it a lot greater. When you add stuff from outside of the norm, that'll make people be like, "Oh wow, that's real. I never seen that before." That's sweet for thought. Here we go. First time she sees the dragon is when. Okay, yeah. So does the so what is the dragon's role essentially, and why can't the dragon teach her from the jump how to be better, using her how to be better with using her powers? Like the reason why the Jinjuriki like Naruto couldn't be like the master of their powers because A, they're either too young, or B, the Jinchuriki wants to use their powers for their own uh devious means or something like that. The demon's teaching her how to use lightning. Why does the demon care? That's my question. Because it's like it would make sense to me if the dragon, the demon. It would make sense for me if the dragon's like, this is my power. Because the dragon saw potential in her. Potential to do what? Because it would make sense for me for the dragon to be like, dude, this is my power, but for some plot reason that I don't have it, like it's given to some girl. The girl died and the dragon revived her. It would make sense for me if the dragon like felt like that power was owed to him, and he wants to use the girl as a tool to get her to make her strong enough so he can like take over her body so he can become powerful again. Potential to read lightning. Wow, this is some odd uh malevolent dragon. Like I don't know if I met a single person that's like, you know what, I like you a lot. Let me just help you out for no strings attached. When somebody like helps you out with no strings attached, that's a weird sign because people are usually out for themselves. Um, unless they have a really good thing going on, and they're just open to like share the love. That usually never happens, and there's always some sort of string attached. I'm eating my vitamin gummies today. Now that you mentioned that, I should probably add that in. What the dragon's ulterior motive be? I feel like the dragon's ulterior motive, like I said, a simple one would be the dragon probably could have died, but the girl, maybe the girl wasn't special, but the girl was the closest thing that he could like latch onto, so he wouldn't die. So he lives inside of that girl's arm, and so he lives inside of that girl's arm. He wants to get her strong enough so he can be revived to do another evil thing, to take over the world or kill the everybody from the potential group, you or power or like revive the dragon race, like literally anything that the dragon wants to do, but he was stopped from doing it. Like, and it doesn't even need to be like I want to take over the world. It can be like I want to my people are dying and humans are killing my people, so I'm gonna use you as a conduit to get strong enough so I can take my revenge and I can have my species thrive again. Okay, I didn't think to take over the world. The dragons are used to protect the world. Okay, protect the world from what? We haven't really gone into the what? We haven't really gone into who's the antagonist or the opposing force of the story. Okay. Question for the chat: what happens if I eat too many vitamin D gummies? What would happen? I need to remember how much I've eaten. The dragons are used for the elemental balance. If the elements aren't balanced, then they would go into chaos. So they're meant to keep it balanced, and too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. Hmm. True. True. I can feel that. Mm-hmm. Yep, the dragons are used to for the balance. What does that even mean? I'm not sure what you mean by when you say balance. Because usually when I see balance, when it comes to like a lot of when it comes to like a Abrahamic religions, like balance is like good over evil. Well, for like Eastern stuff, it's like good and evil are like equal. Balance of the elements. Okay, so are one of the elements trying to overcome the other elements? I'm not sure. Is there a force that's trying to oppose the balance? Okay, I think I've eaten enough of my vitamin D gummies. Are there too much of one element? There's an enemy group that's trying to oppose balance within the group. No. Okay. And why does that enemy want to uh, ruin the balance. The girl is the missing piece of the elements wielding lightning. So the bad guy tried to kill the lightning dragon. So the lightning dragon, at a last ditch effort, uh, not reincarnated, transfigured, moved its soul into the girl for chaos. Why does that? What? Okay, cool. Why does the what was the bad guy want chaos? What's what's the philosophy of chaos that's appealing to the bad guy? And it doesn't really. My thing is, it might not have to be like emotional, you know, like it might not have to be irrational. I don't know really. Haven't really written that part. Okay, so my idea is a little bit of spoilers for this B plot. Well, it's more like an idea spoilers, right? Um, the appeal to chaos, at least for this character, the Beast, would be that there like time is kind of like a flat circle. Every civilization will always return to dust. Nothing lasts forever. So the initial idea of trying to keep a civilization or trying to keep balance is against the natural order of things. So, and that can come with like and he can come through that idea from immense suffering, isolation, being alive for a X amount of times, and realizing how every civilization goes through a cycle of death and rebirth, and people fighting for revolutions, and the revolutions will always become either the same regime or the worse than what came before it. So that guy can probably be like, you know what, maybe balance isn't the thing that people should strive for. Maybe it's the absolute acceptance of imbalance. That would be like my case for like chaos that a villain would go for. But that's an idea you can jump off of. Oh wait, I remember now. The enemy group wants Silverthrow the balance because they they were the old generations of Prestige's group. They were banished for destroying the world. Okay. For revenge, I guess. Alright. I get you. I get you. I think revenge is fine. They can be like, "Oh man, I gave the world my best years, and you guys threw me away just like that." I gave the world my best. That would be very sympathetic. I would be very sympathetic to that actually. The reason why they want revenge is because they gave their best years to the world, and the world just like threw them away as soon as they made one mistake. That's how I would go at it. Like the people just want me to be perfect, but we aren't perfect. Things just happen. Okay, what? Okay, cool. Probably the dragon revived the girl for the balance of the elements to stop the enemy group. Okay. Wait. Okay. I feel that. Let me try that. Okay, I feel like that's good enough. I will reuse this background. So you're just gonna so you're just using me to fight off enemies. So you're just wait, quote. So you're just using me to help to fight off the enemies and not cuz you want to help me? Yeah. That sounds good. Like, there's always got to be like an ulterior motive. It'd be cool. It'd be great, actually, if she was just like she was led into believing, into like fighting that, like being not fighting that. How do I put this? Like she didn't understand. She didn't know about this whole balance thing, and she thought that all she would do is just do cool stuff or something like that. But then the whole idea is that she's being roped into something that she did not have any idea of. Just being roped into a war that's like in over her head, and she didn't really know. But the dragon knew this whole time. And she's like, "No, man, I didn't sign up for this." That'd be pretty funny. She's like, "I thought I was just gonna do simple superhero stuff, just helping people, like simple people." It's like it's like joining the military, not thinking that there's gonna be a war. So it's gonna be like a thinking that they'd be on Easy Street. But like when she signs up, oh wow, it's a war breaking out, and you just happen to be here. Sucks to suck. Now you gotta save humanity or not. That sounds funny. She left to get stronger, right? So when she joined, she left to get stronger, right? So when she joined, she felt like she belonged to protect the world. Okay. So, but the group started to fight each other, and boom, war, destroy the world. Same thing happened with the old gen. Okay. Every generation of group ends with tragedy. Okay, that's okay. That would make sense for me. That would make sense for for a villain to try to prevent any new groups from forming because they would know it's a waste of time. They would feel it's a waste of time. Okay, how would I do this? Oh, that's good. They're like, it's like, no, guys, stop. We did this before. Like, have you guys opened up a history book? We did this before. It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna work. And they're like, no, shut up. We need this for balance. And like, balance never worked. Like, balance was never achieved. You guys can like stop this now. Go home. Because the waste of time for the new gen is like, yeah. So like, the villain would have a point for being a villain, and the villain probably won't want to overthrow or just like end like balance entirely. They just want something different. They're like, this isn't working. We need to try something else. And the old guards and the current gen is like, no, this is tradition. This is what we do. Like the reason why it haven't worked before is for these very specific reasons, and we need to like, and like they have this. They probably have like this altruistic idea of going through these cycles, so they can learn which is the best way to for the goal to run the whole order or something like that. Principal, my phone rang. I wonder why. Oh, text. What's that term? Do bad things for the greater good. Maybe that's what the Yulgin does. For the greater good. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so you can put that. You can say it like that. My spelling might be wrong. Hold on, let me check. Principal feet. Oh no, I was right. The principal vice so I guess your 7 words will probably change now that I have a better understanding. It is a story about order. It's a story about like how far will you go to keep order? How far? It's how far will one go to keep order? I guess that's the story in 7 words. This is just the beginning. Yeah. And I think have an end in mind. That's my thing. So if somebody asked me, with what you told me, the 7 words that I would have is, how far will you go to keep order? Oh, well, that's 8. Can you? How far will you go to? That's 8, dang. What is the cost of keeping order? Yeah, what is the cost of keeping order? What's the cost of keeping order? Okay, yeah, that's still, yeah, that's the 7 words for you. Even with that time skip. You're welcome. Vice. Per. Say. Paul. I feel like that would be that's a good log line for you when somebody asks about your series. It's like, oh, what's this story you have going on? What's it about? It's about how far wait, I forgot. Oh man, already it's recorded. If anybody's paying attention, rewind. Like, it was, how far will you go to keep order, or something like that. How far you go for order, or balance, or change the thing. What is the extent? What's the extent to keep balance? That's the idea. Damn, that's the story got so deep. Haha, I love it. Yeah, that's what I do. When you write 7 stories at the same time, you kind of notice these things. You start to notice patterns. Also, that being said, check out Purgatory Academy, check out Chimera Island, check out Let's Go Metal Hero, check out Just the Reaper. All stories I've written on and illustrated. Just the Reaper and Metal Hero are co-written by my friend Matt. So those two stories, well, all 4 of them are currently in production. I'm just doing everything on rotation. By the way, the girl knows about the persistence group since her brother told her about it when they were younger. Sort of a legend. Oh, so they're kind of like a board of shadowy figures. Like, they keep the order, but people can choose to believe in them or not. Okay. Sounds like the One Piece. It was like the One Piece exists, but for a while of the series, people just thought it was a legend. So the I didn't sign up for this might not work. I mean, I feel like it can because she didn't know. She didn't know that they existed, but now that she does know that they existed, she's hyped for it. But to the extent, but she couldn't imagine like to the extent how important they are. So she can get like she can easily get imposter syndrome or something. I feel like yeah, she can get like imposter syndrome once she realized to the extent how important this is. Hey, Christmas Bush, we were talking about Silent Warp's story. Ooh, Warp's back. Warp's never left. Oh, Warp's here. Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about? Warp never left. You are the one that left. You. I'll give this an. I'll give everything a different brush texture. So yeah, I helped improve. I think I probably improved Warp's story. I don't know how much I helped, but hey, it kept me talking. It kept me. I hope I was entertaining for a while. Like she didn't realize how important their role in the world was. She just thought about protecting the world, but there's a lot of responsibility and it takes a toll on her. Yeah, OMG, you helped so much. Oh yeah, I'm glad I helped. Yeah, I think it really goes down to if you want to like have uh uh usually when you feel like you're falling into like a lot of tropes, just fall back on what is a character's purpose or what's the theme. And if you don't know what's your theme, think of an unpopular opinion and use every character as a tool to help address that opinion and different perspectives. That's my thing. I usually charge money to help people with their with their stories, but hey, I'll give this one out for free because I'm unknown. Be great, so be grateful because I'm not. I haven't even blown up yet. I gotta. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Nobody knows who I am. I'm the hidden goat of the internet. So I've heard. So I've been told. I'm just trying to get my marketing game up. Really, thank you so much for the help. Ah, you're welcome. Yo, Christmas Bush, tell me what's up. Tell me what's new. I was saying about Omniscient. You know I had. Oh my gosh, bro. Reaper's been hyping you up. I'm gonna continue writing. I'm gonna continue writing now. Yeah, go write. Go make the content that you want to see in the world. Improve the world with your talents. I believe in you. Wait. I love omniscient readers. You know what? The more people who talk about omniscient readers' viewpoint, that will further make me not want to read it. Cause I'm gonna be the contrarian. I'll not cave. I refuse to cave. Why? It's so good. The more people say it's good, the more I'm gonna be like, you know what? It ain't all that. I'm gonna just hate. I'm gonna hate for the sport of it. Then it's bad. Reverse psychology. Everybody's singing this story's praises. It's time for me to hate for no reason. Pros and menace. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to finish this thing today. Well, I think I have enough. I think I have enough time to finish this thing tomorrow, though. It's just so much to get done. Oh wait, does this work? Oh no, it doesn't. Sad. Don't read it. It's not worth it. That's gonna. Kim Doja is coming after you. I forget. Is that like a manhwa or something? Don't read it. No, thank you. It's poison. Manhwa, yeah. Okay. Don't read it. Omniscient took the wife. Omniscient took my wife. It took my kids. It I gotta pay child support now. It ruined my life. In the book. Took my wife. Took the kids. Which wife? You know, the wife. At least solo leveling. I keep seeing solo leveling all around. I saw the first episode of the anime and I'm like, it's alright. You guys don't understand. I don't have. I don't. I barely have. I barely have time for this. The one you have 7 children with. That's in the future. That's in the future. Yes, exactly. The one I have 7 kids with. Sigh. Uh, oh no, I just haven't really. I know a lot of people talk about solo leveling. I just haven't had the time to look at it. You guys have no idea how crazy my schedule is. I'm just working. I'm either working on the comic, streaming, working on videos, and I'm almost done. I'm almost done converting book one. And after I'm done converting book one, I'm gonna get together a playlist for the characters and see if that helps out with the notoriety of the comic. And after that, I'm gonna be working on book two. No, I don't read. I don't read a lot of stuff. Like by the time I'm done with like what I need to do, I'm most likely sleeping. I need to buy time. You guys don't understand. Like I'm trying to I'm trying to get to a point where I have enough money so I can like take a couple of days of breaks so I can just relax and just probably read something. I don't know. I'm trying to earn my vacations. Right now I'm broke. So what the heck? Why isn't it working? Did I do something wrong? Oh. Oh, I did it on the wrong layer. Rip me. Okay. I want him to be like, have him slamming the table right over here. And after he slammed the table, do 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 do. All right. And then what I do after this, I'm gonna take this out. All right. Now, guys, give me a topic on what's on your mind. Probably something I have seen or I can speak on. Anyways, I'm on my way picking up my little sister from school. Decided to go to the library. Going to the library to read your manhwas. Because I've been looking into read Crime and Punishment. Oh yeah, I wanted to read that. I've been trying to read that book too. But listen to the audiobook most likely. I It's a daunting book. It's a huge one. Yu Yu Hakusho is on my mind. Oh yeah, I only seen the anime. I do like it though. I do like Yu Yu Hakusho. But personally, I'm a Hunter x Hunter guy. Oh, you're so cool. I've never heard of it. You never heard of Yu Yu Hakusho? Oh yeah, I guess you are young. You're too young. I'll tell you about Yu Yu Hakusho when you're older. Can't you? He likes Suzuka. Dang, do I even like? I'm trying to figure. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's amazing. I guess my favorite character from Hunter x Hunter is the penguin chimera ant. I like his design. He's really cute. That's my answer. I think his name's Pengu or something. How about Yu Yu Hakusho? Who's your favorite character there? Kuwabara. That goes off the top of my head. Easy. Kuwabara easy. The weakest guy of the group, but he's there by sheer willpower. Actually, no, never mind. Not Kuwabara. Hiei. Hiei's the coolest. Hiei, down, hold it down. I am that guy. I will say Hiei. Okay, I'll try. Kuwabara is very close to me because I do like that. Do like it when a character is like underpowered, the weakest of the group, but he tries the hardest. That's my weakness. Okay, I'll try giving it after the 342nd anime on my watch list. Have you watched BST Warp? I have so many faves in that anime. It changes every day. Now you guys are here. Oh wait, before this Kurama. The second one is Hiei. Koenma. The coolest one is Younger Toguro. That's my favorite one. But nah, Younger Toguro is pretty cool. Gotta respect the brother for having 3 layers of shading in an anime. Sensui. Okay. Cool. This dude hasn't seen it. I was very offended by that. Please say he didn't care. Listen, I'm just cool like that. No. Okay. But I got 1 hour left in this stream. Do you guys think I'm gonna finish it? Warp, are you on the Discord server? Kinda dead on there. Kinda dead on there, but I like to complain on it. Hopefully, I mean, you got this. Should I drop a link to the Discord server? Yeah, my Discord is kinda dead. Oh, what's this? Ah, man, I lost count of what's going on. I don't know. Freaking... Ugh. I gotta find a way to keep the Discord server popping. I mean, I usually... I've been trying to stream on this server on Discord. But I guess there's not enough people. I think I just need to have like enough people around. Alright, let me see if I can just drop this. Hold up. What is this? Let me go on Twitch. Blah 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 blah. Go on YouTube. Man, don't you just love it how slow my internet is? It's so great. Now let me oh wow, that's crazy. One more link. Here we go. Send a message. There's the my Discord link. Live it up, rate it. I don't know, or something. I don't care. I'm doing my best with it. I'm just, or it is what it is. Ugh. Okay. Now that we have that out the way. Now that that's out the way, let me do a thing. Move this back. Let's do the spray. Spraying and praying. I might need to draw his desk again with this angle. Mason, tell Doge Man, Matt, that he was so close in getting furry art alongside you, but I couldn't be bothered to search up how he looks. Oh. I'm pretty sure Matt's okay with not being included. He dodged a bullet there. I know Matt just doesn't like being involved in community stuff. I truly am. I truly am like a triple threat of being the writer, the artist, and the community manager. And I'm chasing a bunch of rabbits. So, hey, it is what it is. Can't be great at everything. Yeah. So tell your friends about me or something. I've been doing this for a while. The thing I told Matt, it's like I remember telling Matt like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna start a Discord server," and he's like, "I wouldn't." I was like, "What?" It was like, "You can do that, but I'm not gonna be a part of it." And I was like, "All right, cool." I will tell my future friends about you. Spread the word out. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the thought. Da 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 da. Okay. If I have them, I will keep that. Well, you're going back to school now. Now you're going back to school. So you'll make tons of friends in no time. You're going to interact with people your age and uh, find to talk about stuff that you have in common, like your manhwas and your omniscient reader's viewpoint and uh, the other stuff that you like talking about, and making furry art of people that you uh, watch online. I have to go to uniform shopping on Saturday. Aw, man, uniform shopping. Well, sucks to. Good luck with that. I hate uniform. Honestly, when you have a uniform, you don't really have to think about what you're gonna dress. It's so restricting. I mean, like, you don't really have to think about anything when you have a uniform for real. I kind of like uniforms. Like you don't have to think about how you're going to look when you get out of bed. You just put on the colors, go outside, and then go home. But I ain't a styling guy. I ain't a guy to style to stunt on people. What's your favorite anime and character? Uh, Jeez, my favorite anime. I used to just have like one anime that I always like just go back to, or I just usually say, "Bam, best anime." But I'm usually just like a one take Drake with a lot of things. But usually without thinking, my go to would usually be Hunter. Mostly because of Tagashi's, just like to because of mostly of the story behind it, of like what Tagashi really wanted to do. Like with every arc being essentially being a different genre. But a different genre of story that he wants to tell, and I really enjoy that. I'm like, yo, that's what I want to do. I like one book of Purgatory Academy being horror, another book being psychological thriller, another one just being shojo. You're just freaking josei or something. That sounds cool. Yeah, that's the direction of particle size. I will make this an indication that this is Beelzebub talking. Tokyo Ghoul. It's always Tokyo Ghoul this and Tokyo Ghoul that. When are y'all gonna Tokyo go to the library? Be quiet. Why don't you Tokyo Ghoul get some Ghoul get some paper? The anime of Tokyo Ghoul is not the best. Tokyo Ghoul get some paper. I remember when I was at Barnes and Nobles, I saw an art book of Tokyo Ghoul, and it was an art book of all of the covers and the thumbnails of said covers, and I thought it looked pretty cool. And it had like the artist commentary of the artist saying, "Oh yeah, I like this, but this is kind of I like this cover, but I made other stuff, but it was kind of sucky." If it had a better studio to animate it, it would be amazing. That's just how it is. I guess that's how it is for a lot of stuff. I think I've heard the anime. I heard the anime opening. I know I have, and the several memes that came from it. No, that's too distracting. Have y'all seen JoJo's? Yeah. Um, I've seen all the parts of the anime, and I read part 7. I started part 8, but I kind of dropped it. I kind of dropped dead after the first chapter because I was like binge reading part 8, and I was like, you know what? No, I was binge reading like part 7, and when I got to part 8, I was like, all right, I need to kind of stop. I need a break. What's your favorite JoJo part in JoJo 7? I like parts. I like part. For the anime, I like part 4. But for the manga, I've only read part 6. Like, I've read part 6 and 7. Um. Let's see. Yeah, so the anime, I like part 4 the most. Um. But for the manga, part 7, I feel like that's an easy answer. Favorite JoJo character? Um, Jeez, I don't. Dang, I don't have. It's hard for me to even have favorite characters. Um, Unless like they really stick out in my mind. I guess it's just an easy one. Josuke, part 4. Like just part 4 had like a lot of cool characters, like Josuke. Uh, yeah, his friends. Like I don't know, and Rohan. Yeah, they just all had a pretty solid parts. Pretty solid presence. They're basically the same in different font. Oh no, I completely understand. I'm like that. It's just that like my type of favorite character usually dies early. So they're the type of character that's just either made fun of a lot or they die early. Or they're just usually like reserved as a background character. There is a arcade. Have you seen Berserk? Can someone spoil me for me big time? Berserk is not finished, so what kind of spoilers are you looking for? Yeah, I think I'm caught up with Berserk, so if you need like any information on it, I can try to help you. Berserk is like one of the few things that I'm actually read up on. Berserk inspired the art style of Book 2 of Purgatory Academy. It's on my reading list. Like how dark it is. I like dark anime. Okay. I'm like, what? Like, what? It's like saying all of it. Like, there's a lot. Like, do you want me to like tell you the? I'm not gonna tell you the every single thing that happens in Berserk, because it's not like everything is like leading up to one point, except for Guts trying to get revenge on Griffith. You know, because the manga is still ongoing, and there's not really like a big reveal for a lot of things. You know. The first manga panel of Berserk was. Oh yeah, that was like when Berserk was trying to get its footing. I don't knock it. It was trying to get its footing and of like what it really wanted to do and what it wanted to say. It is what. So when I saw that, I was like, it is what it is. Like every show, kind of goes through it. I don't think Berserk has a lot of mystery, but things just don't happen. You know. Okay, same OMG. Uh-oh, that's not it. I also liked Suroff of the end. Okay. Mason is becoming a rapper. What are you talking about? Did I miss something? Okay, so I've done a little bit of stuff. Here we go. Actually, I'll delete this. Singing in the background. Nah. No, I was just laughing. I think that this is good enough. I'm not saying that. That's gross. Okay, so I feel like I should probably try to add some texture to the desk. In some way. I think if I try to add the text, okay, so let me see if I can try to add the texture like this. Make it look wooden. Yeah, I want to try something. Like make the texture double as a value. The thing about using like textured brushes is it'll one thing I don't want to happen is to make it look like it doesn't match the art style, the visual aesthetic. Because if I have like a realistic texture, that's gonna throw me off. I feel like that throws off the vibe. And I also think adding drawing some of the wood with a white brush will also help with the highlights. You need to say consistent. Okay. And I think having... Is it over? No, I don't want that. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to try. I'm going to try trying to use white as a highlight and using black as a shade. Or just a way to show the textures in light and black to show the textures in darkness. And that's going to be the new technique. Like, you won't be able to tell. So catch me up in Persona. What are you talking about? Catch you up with Persona. Oh, darkness. It's the darkness. You didn't miss much. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what happened after? Oh, I left on was his car with the detective. Oh no, I just went to inside a castle. I met a cat inside a castle. We saw the big baddie. Turns out the antagonist of the arc is indeed the gym guy. And I'm gonna attend my first day of school in the game. And that's all that there is. A cat in the castle. Okay, I will absolutely be able to finish this tomorrow. The cat is a stand user. I didn't realize Sketch joined. Sketch is always here. He just doesn't say anything. He would speak for entertainment and stuff. He emoted sometimes. You just haven't noticed him. Because when you and the other person was just talking about manhwas and all that stuff, Sketch was in the silence, waiting for his time to strike. I like doing the hatching on a completely separate layer. Sketch is the omniscient reader's viewpoint. And the one thing I do like about cross-hatching is that it has a style to it. And it's pretty relaxing because I don't have to think about a lot of things. Speaking of omniscient, do you know what's very omniscient? What is very omniscient? I don't know. You tell me. He knows all the name. He knows the name. All I have to know is to manipulate him into reading it. I'm gonna read it and be like, this is mid. This is garbage. Mid. Is the best piece of literature known to man. Where's Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint 2 then? If it's so good, where's Omniscient 2? In one book. Since it's superior. I hate hatching on this. Okay, cool. On this specific tone. Okay, let me try doing the white now. Do you even know who Mr. Tumble is? I absolutely do not know who Mr. Tumble is. But I feel like you're gonna tell me. He's a British classic. He's a British dish. He's a classic. Okay. I'm trying to find a good style for this. And I don't like the white hatching. It feels weird. Pronouncing the T. Oh, I'm sorry, British. How about that? Just for you. He's not British. He's British. Yeah, I always drew his suit shiny. But nobody else. Like, not even Lucifer's suit is shiny. I don't know why I did that. Out of all the donation support sites like Patreon, Ko-fi, wonder what would be the best for me to make. It feels like Ko-fi. I mean, they all have monthly subscription stuff. Patreon feels more like a responsibility. You know, like you have to do something. But I don't know. I haven't found success in any of them, so I'm the wrong guy to ask. I mean, I could be bitter about it, but I choose not to, you know, because I'm cool. Patreon is that ad I keep getting. They keep spamming me. Yeah, that's where all the money's going when they take their percentage. Advertising, upkeep, all that junk. He's so cool it turned into Elsa. Fair enough, LOL. Maybe one to... for posting another chapter. Bush, what are you even talking about? I'm saying let it go. I know that. I don't know why. It's so funny how the style always changes every chapter. Wait, did I even do it the wrong? Oh my gosh, what did I do with that? Okay, cool. It's in the same thing. Oh, I just put it in the wrong layer. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, this is looking pretty banger. Hmm. I guess I'll give Lucifer suit a shine too. A little bit of it. Oh, Silent Warp is back. What's going on? Okay, I think this is good. Good enough. Wait. Okay. All right. This feels pretty fine, I suppose. What the heck is this? Oh, the accidental layer. There we go. Put this in 25. The art looks amazing. Thank you. Why isn't this working? Oh, I want to add a little bit of an airbrush for the shading. There we go. Let's see if this will add anything for the shading. For the curtains. It's too busy. I really feel like it's too busy. But if I add something like... something like this, maybe. Yeah, I feel like this is fine, good enough. All right. Okay, now it's time to do this. Let me see. I think it would be a cool idea to show Beelzebub's emotions through the shading. Okay. Warp died. Be like that. It truly be like that. Warp in peace. So does Beelzebub never open his mouth? No, his mouth is kind of like behind this thing a little bit. This little area. Because they have a little suction thing behind this part of their... Flies have a little suction thing behind this part of the thing. Their heads. So he essentially... he essentially has a thing. I'm sorry, my brain fried. So it's like you're speaking to a helmet or a person with a mask on. He looks like a pug. Well, it do be like that. It Scooby-Doo be like that. You started 2 hours ago. You should sit down. I started to wait. No, I started 3 hours ago. Actually, hold up. Yeah, 3 hours ago. I should end the stream. You're right. I should sit down, edit the last part of the book 1 of Purgatory Academy, and then probably do some taxes, I guess. And then tonight at 5, I'm gonna be streaming Persona 5 again. Oh yeah, touch grass. That's also important. Something everybody should be doing. Imagine doing taxes. I hate taxes. But anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna take the rest. I'm gonna call it a day for this part. I think I might my prediction might be correct in finishing this tomorrow. Finishing this on Saturday. All right. Thanks everybody for coming out. Y'all take care. I can finally sit down. Peace.